Welcome back to the channel. We are working on a 2001 Chevy. It's a 1500 HD. It's a 4-door, 4x4. This one actually has a 6-liter in it, and we're having a problem with the air conditioning. So he asked me to check the air conditioning. We previously did a master cylinder in the previous video. If you watched that, I don't know, but go back and check that out if you're having master cylinder problems. But what we're having was fan clutch problems. And I put a little Freon in the air conditioning because it wasn't cooling, it was cycling rapidly, so it acted like it was low. And the fan clutch was just barely turning when the engine was running. It was barely moving, and I noticed that it was digging onto this plastic fan shroud on the bottom. And what that indicates to me is maybe a sagging motor mount, and it's allowing the fan to sit too low in its hole in that fan shroud, and it's touching. And you can see, I can't show you because it's too hard to get the camera down there and show you, but the fan blade had been digging in that fan shroud in the bottom. You got a circle, fan spinning in the middle of the circle. Fan had lowered down in the circle and was digging into the plastic in the bottom. So motor mount. You can check this motor mount on this driver's side easily. Put it in drive, put your foot on the brake, give it a little gas. If you feel a thunk, you can watch through the hood and the engine will raise up and sit back down, raise up and sit back down. I'm not going to show you that because I've already got it on the rack and it's hard to get in and out of this thing. But in drive, you can check the left mount. If you need to check the right mount, the passenger side mount, put it in reverse, do the same thing. Apply the brake, pop the gas. If it gives you a clunk, thud, and it's picking up on the engine, and the engine's raising up, setting down, you got a broke motor mount. So engine mount, motor mount, same thing. All right, so we're going to attempt to, we're going to dive in here and change this motor mount. There's 3 bolts down here at the bottom. I believe they're 14 or 15 millimeters. We're going to pop those out, and then we're going to raise it up and attack it from the bottom. Okay, this mount sits in there like this. I just took out these 3 bolts from the top right through here with a 15 and a ball joint swivel. You don't own any of these ball joint swivels. These are impact swivels. Matco sells these. I'm not sponsored by them, just been using them forever. I'm sure you can find them in another brand, but I like these ball joint universals because you can put whatever socket you want on them. You can get them in 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch drive, whatever. Sorry about the light. So yeah, I just reached down in there, put my impact gun, just whoop, whoop, popped all 3 of them out in a couple minutes. It's not that big of a deal to get the top ones. We're gonna raise it up and see how hard it is to get the mount out through the bottom. I'll have to get the, like I said, we just got these 3 off the frame. Now we got 4 possibly in the block. You gotta lift it up and see how hard it is to get to those 4. Got these 3 out with extension and impact, no problem. I haven't taken these 2 out yet. I can get to those from the bottom. This one came out fairly easy with a ratchet, 3/8 ratchet and a socket. This one, not fun. I tried every angle imaginable. I had to end up getting it with a good old-fashioned wrench, which is pretty hard to get in there. I'm just warning you. This bottom one's pain. It's doable. It's pain. Made it a little easier once I broke it free to twist it the rest of the way out with a shorty. I'm gonna raise it up and get these 2. Put a jack stand or a transmission jack under the engine and tranny somewhere and raise this thing up, see if I can't snake the old mount out without having to take anything else apart. Motor mounts are fun. Not. All right, there's the 2 bolts here and here. See that? I'm trying to get a flashlight on my head. There and there. Boom, boom. I'll get those 2 out. Probably try to support this with a board, probably under the bell housing right here. This truck's been totaled. The body damage that's on the side right here, totaled it. Got hit pretty hard. I mean, not crazy hard, but hard enough to kill the door and part of the bedside, rocker, stuff like that. Well, they've totaled it. It's got 220,000 miles on it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Got a 14 bolt in it. 4-wheel drive, 6-liter. I'm going to try to buy the running gear out of this one, computer and all, for a LS swap on something. Don't know what yet. We'll see if the deal goes through or not. He's going to use this on a construction site, dragging some trees and whatnot. He's got some lots in Atlanta he's clearing, and needs a truck for the process, and he's going to use it through November, I think he said. This is March of 2021. So I don't know, maybe by the end of the year I'll acquire this truck and dismantle it and get the engine and transmission transfer case is mainly what I want out of it, in the rear end. Be a good Jeep donor vehicle. Thinking about doing a TJ, or maybe even a YJ or CJ even. 6-liter transplant, a little cam, straight axle in the front, of course, not this independent stuff. I don't want this independent front end stuff. It's fine, but it's I like the straight axle stuff. So I don't know, maybe. Always hunting for a good LS deal. Reach right in there with a long extension and a swivel. You get those 2. I just ripped them out real quick by hand. No biggie. Get you a long extension and a ball joint swivel. Trust me. All right. Here's the motor mount. Got it out. Tell us. Broke is a joke. All right. I had to show you one thing that I had to do to get that out. See these 2 long bolts? Those go through here, this bracket. Took them out, it allowed me to tilt this bracket down, slide that mount out. I've got my skid plate off, I've got my screw jack with a board up under the back of the oil pan. I didn't have to lift it much. I may have to lift it more to go back in. I don't know yet. We'll find out here in a minute. Not too hard to do, but it's a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. Now, everything about this truck says 3/4 ton except for the badge on it. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not a pro at all the different models, makes and models. They change so many things. There's so many options. It's an 8-lug truck, 14 bolt rear end, 6-liter. I'm pretty sure it's a 4L80 in it. 1500 HD. I don't know why they just called it 2500. I had a 2500 in 01. It was just like this truck, except mine was extended cab, quad cab. It had the suicide doors for the extended cab. I had it new. I bought it new. It's an awesome truck. I wish I'd kept it. This one's a full 4-door. Mine had just a little, it was an extended cab. You know, it had like the half doors, and they opened up this way. So you had to open the driver's door, or the front doors to open the back doors. which was fine for me back then because I didn't have any kids. Now I'd prefer the 4-door. All right, see if I can get this thing back in. All right, motor mount's back in. Got everything tightened up, just in reverse order of how we took it out. And engine's nice and stable now. And that's how you do a 01 or pretty much any LS motor mount. I don't know, this may be a little different because it's 4-wheel drive than 2-wheel drive. But it's generally the same. All right, that's gonna wrap this one up. Just a quick motor mount video, nothing special. Just showing you the basics of how to pop a motor mount out. All right, check me in the next one. Thanks.